And there are certain spots where the path will split where you will get an item down one path that you wouldn't down the other. Still leaning towards taking the top path though, just because... yeah, let's not bother with that. I'd kinda like to pick up the Wagyacopter. Yes. The Wagyacopter. Don't know if we'll be finding that down either of these paths, so I don't even remember if that was a thing in the first Wagyan Land, or if that was only in the second one. And for what it's worth, there were 3 of these on the Famicom, then another either 2 or 3 on the Super Famicom. And also, as mentioned, there were, I was wrong earlier about it being Hello Kitty, but there was, Keroppi games that had this same exact style, basically. So, lots of variations of this. Very, very few of which made it anywhere other than Japan. Come on, already. Hit the spider, move on. Should be basically at the end of the stage. There we go. Okay, yes, this should be the guy, our dead brother or cousin or something, who gives us the Wagyacopter. Yes, there it is. Wagyacopter. Excellent. Absolutely, I want this. Okay, yes, that was our brother. I think our older brother. Oh god. Yes, so that's why I was interested in getting the Wagyacopter. Because, come on, how can you not love a game mechanic which has your head spin around as the copter? I mean, where else do you even see that? You have that in Earthbound, or not Earthbound, no, Earthworm Jim. And I cannot think of any other games that have this particular type of mechanic. Okay, land already, Vulture, and we will do battle through. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be word game. And one of these has to work. They cannot give us a failure right off the bat. Okay. So candle works. And rocket works. Alright. Just go left and right here, continuing to get words that actually work. Also, it's a fun one. The word for shoe is kutsu. The word for under is shita. The word for sock is kutsu shita, so it's literally the words for under shoe combined. Woohoo! And we've won that word game. Yes, it does make sense if you know Japanese, because knowing Japanese would, like I just said, kutsu shita is sock. The previous word he said, or the previous word he selected, based on the picture, was a word that ended in the character ku. I then had to choose a thing that started with ku. It'd be like, in English, the game would be played with, if I picked sock, the next thing picked would have to start with the letter K. If that word picked was, I don't know, I can't think of any nouns off the top of my head at the moment that start with the letter K. But yes, you would then have to pick a word from the things available that would start with the letter K. The next person would have to pick something that ends with the, or starts with the last letter of that, so on and so forth. There you go, kite. So yeah, that would be that type of game, just in Japanese. Except, of course, not just picking any word at all, but just based on what's there in the pictures represented. So that way there can be a potential loser, rather than just being able to come up with words. Which is why the final boss will probably be a problem if it is exactly how it was in the NES game, due to the fact that on the final boss you have to fill the quota and then win. If you win before you fill the quota, you have to start over. And yes, we will have the Wagyacopter throughout the rest of the game. We'll be unable to attack throughout the rest of the game, but it's a fair trade-off, I think. Wagyacopter basically says, I don't have to deal with your nonsense platforming. Like all those bridges that we would have had to wait for otherwise. Should be near the end of the stage by now, I think. There it is. There's Dr. Devil. Okay, so first we do matching. What's the pattern for this one? You got two rabbits in a row there. Put that there. Probably somewhere down here. There we go. I can see you're kind of going for a Dr. Wily thing there, Mouse, but at no point in any Mega Man game have the Robot Masters merged and attacked you. Totally has that Dr. Wily look though, otherwise. See if the pattern holds. Indeed. And there we go. And yeah, no, I don't count fan games. That one was, Rockman 4 minus Infinity, which is a fan hack. Oh, and apparently Rock Force as well. But yeah, in Mega Man 4 minus Infinity, it did have a thing where a single robot would get the powers of two existing robots. Like, I think one was Elecman and Cutman's powers in one. But yeah, definitely not counting fan games as far as that goes. Okay, here is the thing I was talking about. Yeah, we have to get to a point where both we do not lose, and we get that quota all the way to the top. Otherwise, we don't win. Because if we don't get that quota all the way to the top, then it just starts this over again. Well, your joke is based on one fan game as compared to, I don't even know, somewhere over 50 regular games that did not do that particular thing. Wait, it already happened, didn't it? He already lost, and we already started over, didn't we? Because our quota meter already got restarted. I kinda wish I had more to say at this point, but it's just a game of praying that we can actually manage to beat him. I do not know nearly enough Japanese to do anything more than trial and error my way through to the next thing. And then there's that. Oh, nope. Okay. Thought that we had gotten to a point where we were screwed, but apparently not. we're doing pretty well so far, but we're only about half done, so we have a lot more of this to go through. At any point of these, we could end up not having a match, or creating a situation where he doesn't have a match, and either way we would have to start over. Which is why this is a terrible, terrible final boss. Like, even if you do fully understand and know all the words here. Although we might just get lucky and pull it off. We are really close by now, or close in now. Starting to get my hopes up. We just might be able to win. Still going, amazingly enough. Still going, hoorah! Oh boy. Now it's removing things. Still haven't actually passed the quota, so we still have to actually get one more correct. Hey, we got one more correct! There we go, we have won. All we have to... well, I don't know, we may have won one way or the other. I'm actually still not certain. Let's carry on. No, it's still easy to understand, it's just impossible to play without save states. Basically just this... yeah, I'll let Beld explain it because I've already explained it here several times, and so it would just be extra explanations for the YouTube people that have been here from the start, rather than the stream people who are now just coming in. But we are now over the quota. That's all the numbers on the left-hand side. Well, not the numbers, but the stacked bars that we have. Each of those represents a round that we have won. We had to get higher than that little red arrow indicator. Well, what you said and what you meant were kinda two different things there, since your exact phrasing, if you don't speak Japanese you won't understand shit. Usually people say that when they mean you won't understand a single thing, or anything. Oh, and now there are no things that match for us, so we have to wait for the time to run out, and hope we don't actually have to get him to fail in order to win. Hopefully our above quota-ness will mean that we win. Hey, I think we won! I'm actually pretty sure that we've won, even. Alright, so... my first time beating a Wagyan Land game. Did not ever manage to do this on any of the Famicom games. Hey! Yay, woohoo, hooray! I actually managed to save state my way through to the ending of this game. And all the little Wagyan robots are happy again. Now that Dr. Devil has been taken out. Interesting bit there, the producer of the game was Haru 7000. Not sure what that means. Yeah, that definitely was our big brother who died, and how he managed to leave a ghost as a robot is anybody's guess. I don't have a clue, that's just what they went with for the game. Yeah, the end. And it sends us back to the beginning. Okay. So this has been Wagyan Land. Pretty cool game, overall. Pretty much recommended it. About like a 7 out of 10 game. A little bit above average, but not truly stellar.